Hello. Today we're going to talk about cut crystal, and cut crystal in the generic sense, because there are many companies that have very fine crystal, some without such fine crystal, but there are many companies that do truly have very desirable crystal that really don't have a great brand name or not a known brand name. Some of these are made in Germany, Poland, Czechoslovakia, and various and sundry other places, particularly in Europe. This, for example, this glass is probably made in the United States. It's actually molded. The blank before it is molded, and then it's cut in this particular pattern for this particular panel here. The rest of it is not cut. This is not cut here, and this is not cut here. This was part of the glass that was blown into a mold. A lot of times you can tell the difference, incidentally, by looking very carefully along a seam or the ability to see where the mold was on the side of the glass. So it's reasonably easy to tell that it was molded glass instead of blown handmade or hand blown and hand cut. Example is this this vase, which is hard to tell exactly where it's from, but if I had to take a guess, I'd guess Czechoslovakia. And one of the reasons why is because this Czechoslovakia likes to use these what they call punties. And punties are like little mirrors that let you look across the vase into the design on the other side. Some American companies also used punties, even in American Brilliant Period glass, because a lot of those cutters and people came from Europe. And that's where it's most popular. So it's kind of a tip-off that it's probably Czechoslovakian or so on. This is a really nice piece of glass, and it's what you're looking for when you're shopping for it is clarity. That's the first thing. Now, if you remember in American Brilliant Period, you're looking for a lot of wear in the bottom. And cut crystal, generally speaking, you're not necessarily looking for a lot of wear in the bottom. You'll look at the bottom because you want to know if it's very recent or it's older than very recent. And that's kind of a clue. Is that much wear in the bottom? This one is, you can look at it, and if you look through the glass on the other side, you can see that these cuts here shine like a mirror as you look through it, and that's a determination of quality. Another one is when the handle is applied or anything else, it's really got a nice seal. It's really nicely done. The glass is really nice and clear, and the cutting is really skillfully done. So you can really get a pretty good grip on the fact that it's a high quality piece of glass. Same with this. This is very heavy. It's clearly lead crystal, which means it's been the ability to cut it in these ridges. It's a nice piece, and but it doesn't have a mark. You can't tell who made it. So therefore, the truth of it is that if it had a mark, and the mark was of a company that was a well-known company for high quality, it'd be worth more. But there are some real bargains in this kind of glass. If you just shop a little harder and a little sharper, you can find some real bargains in this kind of glass. This piece is also very heavy. It's lead crystal. It is clear as it can be. When you look through it, you see right straight through it, and there's no what we would call striations or any distortion of the glass at all. It's clear. It's beautifully cut. And in this case, it has an etched name, St. Louis. St. Louis is a company in France. It is one of those very, very high quality companies. Everybody knows Lalique and Limoges and those kind of companies, and this is right in that category. It also, in addition to the etched name on the bottom, it also has a label on the inside. So you're pretty much guaranteed that it's just the real thing, and it's going to be more expensive because it is a very desirable piece. So there's a wide mix of cut crystal. There's lots of fun in shopping for it, and it's just a lot of it's kind of like doing your research and checking up on it and seeing that the glass, first of all, is really, really clear. You want to check the cutting to see that the cutting is really skillfully done, and then above all, check for damage. Look at the rims, especially, are always the more easily damaged area of any bowl or any pitcher or so on. So check the rims first. Check for damage. You'll find it's a lot of fun. Thank you.